Good morning, everybody. It is day 5. I got to come home yesterday. Obviously, you can tell that my surroundings are a little bit different. But yeah, I got to come home after 4 days in the hospital. My doctor told me that once my bowels started to wake up and started moving again, that it would progress quickly, and it certainly did. My last post was on day 3, and I had just started that process. And by day 4, I was feeling really great, and I got to come home. Got to come home pretty early yesterday, about a 2-hour drive from Kansas City. So the 2-hour drive home was a little bit intense, but we made it. Um, so we got home, got settled in, and was able to clean up and shave the first time in 4 days. I know may not seem like a lot to some, but boy, I was feeling pretty scruffy and dirty. But yeah, it's nice to be home. Last night was probably the best night's sleep I've had since my surgery. There's no place like sleeping in your own bed. No, we did not get a hospital bed or anything. I slept pretty comfortably in our bed. Learning how to log roll so that you can roll over to your side, push up with your arms. It's the only way you can get in and out of bed, so just make sure that if this is something that you're looking at, that you build your arm strength such that you can push yourself up off your bed with just your arms and not be using your legs to try and pull yourself up out of bed. But I have to thank my wife and kids. They've been extremely supportive. They are my nursing staff while I'm here at home. It's got me kind of set up in my little nest here, my recliner, and I've got tables on either side so that I can have remotes and everything right at hand, so everything's easy to access. But hospital stay was really I was pleased with the hospital stay. The hospital staff was very caring, very professional. They handled everything extremely well. The only thing that I would suggest that you guys check into if you're looking at having this surgery, because they'll be doing an abdominal surgery, if you do the anterior posterior lumbar fusion, they're going to be opening up your abdomen. If you are looking at having that done, make sure that you understand what that's going to mean to your diet post-surgery, because I didn't. They mean nothing per mouth until your bowels start moving. First step of the process is if you start passing gas, which is a sign that your bowels are waking up and they're beginning to move. Next step in the process is actually having a bowel movement. It seems crazy to be almost obsessed with it, but for a couple days, that's the only benchmark that you are looking to meet. Because I was up and moving and walking, but I still was not going to the bathroom. So just be aware of what they're going to expect of you, what to expect from your diet. And when they say nothing by mouth, they mean nothing by mouth. I could have ice chips, but I could only have 8 ounces every 8 hours. So it's not very much. So about half a glass of ice chips to last me. So give me about half a glass every 4 hours, just enough to keep my mouth moist so that my mouth didn't dry out. But nothing to drink at all. Until then, you're getting fluid, so you're not going to get dehydrated. And to be quite honest, even though I was psychologically hungry, I was thinking, oh, I should get some food. My body wasn't hungry. I wasn't craving anything. So just be prepared for that. Talk to your doctor about those expectations, what to be looking for. When your bowels and everything start to wake up again, you're probably going to be a little bit uncomfortable. You're going to feel a little bloated, a little gassy. My stomach was extremely tight. But then once things started moving, it got better and better. Today feels pretty normal. So yeah, just come up with a plan when you get home. Know what's going to be where. Know where your medications are going to be. We set up a med sheet, so all of my medications are written down on the sheet, just like they would be probably in a hospital or a nursing home. Med sheets are written down what it is, how much I'm supposed to get, how often I can take it, and we write down on the med sheet when it was given, and then when it's okay to take the next dose, because my kids are helping take care of me, and so that way we can calculate it out exactly when the next time I can take it, if needed. So that'll be very helpful. and make sure that everybody knows exactly what is what. The challenge with mine are that the two medications that I'm taking look very similar, but they cannot be interchanged. One is a time release. It's a long-lasting, long-acting pain reliever, and the other one is a quick release. So you don't want to get them flip-flopped around and take them at the wrong time. Um, so, but make sure that everybody that's helping care for you knows what's to be expected, knows where everything's at, so that there are no, oh my gosh, it's time for this medicine. Where's it at? One of the challenging things that I had to deal with was, for the first time, I slept pretty much through the night. And the problem is that I slept through the time when it would have been uh, okay to take my next dose of pain medicine, which is fine. The pain was a little bit tough when I woke up, um, but I need sleep, and so I'd rather sleep a good 4 hours and and then get my pain medicine a little bit behind schedule because the pain wasn't completely overwhelming. Um, but yeah, just that's the one of the challenges. Get home, do exactly as the doctors tell you. Do not bend, do not lift, do not twist, do not overdo it. Just take it easy. Get home and rest and get well. That's the only thing you can do. We have pets. We have cats and a dog. Your reintroduction to your pets is going to be kind of important that you handle it right. When I got home, we had our dog on a leash, and I sat down in the chair and I put a pillow over my tummy just to protect it from him jumping up and landing on it and causing it to hurt. So just you have to reintroduce yourself to your pets. Our dog was extremely excited, so being able to control him a little bit, it's important. So make sure that you're careful around small pets. Um, and I'm home with a walker. And the challenging thing that we're finding is that our house isn't terribly handicap accessible. The bathroom doors aren't quite wide enough for me to get through, so I have to kind of go through at an angle to get through the bathroom doors. I shouldn't have to use the walker for too terribly long, so I'm getting around quite well. Um, but I may be able to switch up to a cane just to help steady myself so I don't lose my balance and fall over. Can't shower or anything until the staples come out, so just be aware of things like that. But yeah, I've rambled on for about 7 minutes now, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So as you look at coming home, just make sure that you are prepared, that you've looked through everything that you need to possibly to take care of, that you know where your pain meds are going to be, you know that everybody in your family knows um, what you're taking, when you can take it, how often you can take it. Stick to your dosing schedule like you're supposed to, and keep your pain under control. Don't let it ever get out of control. So yeah, just keep following along, and I'll keep you up to date as I can because I can't do a whole lot anyway, anything else. So if you have questions, please feel free to post comments. I'll try and get back to your questions as I see them. And I hope that my experience, helps somebody else that's looking at the possibility of going through this surgery. I have no doubts that it was the right thing to do. I do feel better, even though I've got some post-operative pain. We'll just give it some time and give my body the time it needs to heal. So hopefully everything will get stabilized. But have a great day, and just keep following along. Thanks.